What if I told you that when you buy a 30 lakh car in India, you are actually paying the government almost 15 lakhs of it? Yes, half of your money gone in taxes. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Hello everyone, my name is Mansi and you have started watching Bosswala English. Today I want to take you behind the scenes of something most people never think twice about. The real cost of owning a car in India. We are going to talk about everything from manufacturing cost, on-road price, hidden taxes and why cars that cost 30 lakhs to make end up buying sold for 55 lakhs or more. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will never look at car buying the same way again. Let's start with the famous beast, Fortuner. Did you know its manufacturing cost is around 31 lakhs? But when you go on to the showroom and ask for the on-road price, it shoots up to like nearly 57 lakhs. That's almost double. So where all that extra money going? Now take a mid-range car like Maruti Brezza. Its manufacturing cost is approx 9 lakhs, but on-road price is around 16 lakhs. And then comes Swift Desire, cost just 6 lakhs to build, but sells for 10 lakhs plus. There's one major culprit here, tax, and it's not just one kind. Let's break it down. Every time you buy a car, nearly 40 to 50% of your money is going straight to the government in different forms of taxes. Here's how. GST on cars ranges from 29% to 50% depending on the car size and engine. Cess up to 22% extra on bigger SUVs. Road tax varies by state anywhere from 6% to 18%. Then comes registration and insurance, all taxed again with 18% GST on insurance. Car service 18% GST, spare parts 18% GST. Fuel, nearly 50% of the petrol and diesel price is tax. And guess what? It doesn't stop there. Even after paying lakhs in taxes while buying the car, you still pay toll taxes on highways. For example, if you drive from Hyderabad to Bangalore, the round trip tolls alone cost you 2,000. Now let's talk numbers you didn't know. In FY 22-23, the Indian government collected over 1.5 lakhs crores in automobile related taxes. That's 4.46% of India's total tax revenue, just from people buying and maintaining cars. And every year, this number keeps rising. In 2023, around 41 lakh cars were sold in India. In 2024, it jumped to 43 lakhs. And that's a 4.2% growth. And what's trending? SUVs. Out of those 43 lakhs cars sold, 23 lakhs were SUVs, over 50% share. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want a bold, powerful SUV parked outside their house? Now, let's talk about how government decides tax on your car. You would think that it's just a random number or based on brand, right? But it's not like that. Back in 2026, the government created a structure that still defines how much tax a car attracts. A small petrol car engine, which is less than 1200 cc, length which is less than 4 meters, on that, tax will be 28% GST plus 1% cess, which is 29%. Example, Kia Sonet or Maruti Brezza. Then small diesel car engine, which is less than 1500 cc, length which is less than 4 meters, tax will be 28% GST plus 3% cess, which is 31%. Now, big car or SUV, whose length is greater than 4 meters and engine is greater than 1500 cc, the tax will be 28% GST plus up to 22% cess, which is 50% tax. Now let's take an example, XUV 700. 2000 cc engine, 4.6 meters length, attracts 50% tax. This is why many car companies intentionally keep their SUVs under 4 meters to avoid high taxes. Yes, that's why so many cars in India are 3.99 meters long, not 4.01, because crossing that line can cost lakhs in extra tax. So now the question is, who's actually controlling what you drive? Indirectly, it's the government that controls what cars we buy. Want a bigger car? Get ready to pay double the tax. Want more power in your engine? Get ready to pay more. The structure is designed to incentivize smaller, fuel-efficient vehicles and penalize large fuel guzzlers. But here's the twist. Even after following these rules, you are still paying everywhere. From buying, to fueling, to servicing, to repairing, to insuring, to even driving on highways. there's one constant thing you'll always be paying: tax. So if you found this video insight, hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe for more real, eye-opening financial breakdowns. And let me know in the comment section, which car are you dreaming of? Friends, before moving forward to the video, I would really like to, since we are talking about the financial story of how to buy a car, how to build a home, you will find many videos on my channel where we have talked about your financial journey and how you should maintain everything financially. So there is this perfect app which will help you regarding all these things, regarding all your financial information insights that you would like to know. The name is Bosswala. You just need to download the app, and for downloading that you will find the link in my channel profile and description, because on this app there are 500 plus courses which will tell you, which will help you with the expert knowledge that if you are going through a financial journey, what all major steps you can take. Plus, if you want to start in a business, if you want to explore the farming field in India, you can find the perfect courses there. And also the experts will tell you, who are actually doing all these things. They will tell you how to do it correctly and perfectly to build your own journey. If you want to become an entrepreneur in your life, so Bosswala app will help you to become a boss. So do not wait. Now it's in just 999 for the whole year, and you can get the access of 500 plus courses. Download the app. Link is in my description and channel profile. Let's move on to the video now. So here comes the conclusion. Is car ownership still worth it? Owning a car in India is not just about buying a vehicle. It's about understanding the long-term financial commitment you are stepping into. But for many of us, a car is more than a machine. It's an emotion, a symbol of progress, a reward of years of hard work. And maybe that's why, even after all the taxes, fees and fuel hikes, we still dream of that perfect car parked in our driveway.
Bosswala. Be the boss.